grab those beers.
All right. Actually, I can move over here for Steve.
Are you gonna sit here, Sal?
No, I'm gonna be off camera. Just interviewing.
Okay.
But are we looking at you?
You guys can look at, just be natural. You don't have to. You just pretend there's like not a camera there. I'll get all your little nuances of facial features and stuff.
But is that what you're trying to capture?
Well, I just want to know your opinions about stuff. I want to know.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see. We're rolling. Beautiful.
All right. Let us begin.
All right. For the record, can we start from left to right and you just say your name?
Okay. I'm Trevor Lampton.
Justin Dunkley.
Stephen Laycock.
All right, thank you guys. Okay, and for this discussion, this is called a friendship discussion, it's for advertising. You guys can just talk openly, like I'll be guiding the discussion, but you guys just talk among yourselves. So, just the first question: have you guys heard of G-Shock watches?
Yeah. No. I don't follow watches.
You really haven't? Oh, they're just really popular, I figured.
It's just like a...
You remember that gold watch that college player was wearing?
No.
In football? You would.
It's like I would say like the best. They're like
really nice electronic watches. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of like luxury.
they're like sturdy too though.
I don't wear watches, that's why I have.
Oh, gotcha.
So do you two wear watches frequently, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like never use them as like an actual like watch.
Okay.
It's always just an accessory for me, just because I use my phone. Well, that's because the batteries don't work on my phone. I mean, on my watches.
I have a couple of those.
Yeah.
And for you two, since you wear watches, why did you start wearing watches?
It looks good, and I wanted to buy one.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked
enough.
same thing. It looked good, but like my brother probably the one I was like, that looks cool.
He wears a watch, yeah. Same reason, kind of.
I liked it for my brother.
I have my brother.
So where do you guys think you got your like sense of fashion from? Like your family members, your friends, the media? Like how you dress and what you wear today? Like where do you think that you got that sense of, hey, what I'm wearing is good? Where do you think you got
the
that?
The 90s for me. Because I rock cargo shorts every day.
dope.
Yeah.
So.
Mine are just hand-me-downs. Like this shirt is from my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then and I have most of my clothes I just had since like I was in high school, I think. So yeah.
The music I listen to. The people in the bands that I like.
What type of music do you listen to?
Like hardcore stuff.
Okay.
And well, like pretty much anything. Like music is a fashion show these days, so it's cool.
It's true. Do any of your favorite like celebrities, actors, or just personal heroes for you guys? Are there any types of clothing or way they dress that you try and project upon yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Not like a person in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Not imitation for sure, but
Yeah.
it inspires. Take it away.
But yeah, like same way that like I don't know. I like would want to be presentable, you know. It's like the way that I've seen
In all
other
instances.
Yeah, like people like carry themselves like, and I like admire them or respect them, and I like would emulate it maybe a little bit. But then I definitely want my own flavor on it.
Definitely.
So, definitely like always have something a little bit different, like my hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's something that I bought myself, but most of the other things have been just hand-me-downs.
So like your first watch that you got, was that a gift or did you buy it yourself?
Ooh, I bought my first watch.
Bought it myself.
It was nice.
Have you received a watch as a gift in the past?
The only watch I've ever gotten
yeah.
was a gift.
Okay.
I've never purchased a watch.
And who bought you that watch?
It was my aunt, I think.
Okay.
I thought it was it was Steve Kerr's wife, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was
Not
it was one of my
actually,
neighbor's wives. Pretty much an aunt though. She's pretty much related.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
What about you, Justin? Where did you get your watch from?
His first watch or just any
No,
watch?
his watch that he received as a gift.
Gotcha.
A Christmas present from my mom.
Okay.
It was an Invicta.
Invicta, is that a brand?
Yeah, they're like divers watches. They're
Okay,
super
cool.
nice.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I like that watch. I like that watch.
And what about you, Trevor? Who
My
who
gift?
did you receive a watch from?
Mine was from one of my best buddies, Boyd.
Okay, cool.
It was too big for him,
Mhm.
and he gave it to me, and it's still too big for me. But I really liked it. I don't know how to take the chains out or whatever, the links, so
Yeah.
I just kind of wear it.
So for you guys, what do you look for in a watch? What makes you say, hey, I would wear that, I like that?
right now I like leather, and I want like something a little bit more rugged. So like something I could
A
take
Toxic or something, maybe.
maybe, or like a G-Shock,
Yeah.
or like I think I don't know, anything I could take like up on the mountains or like backpacking in it would be sturdy.
Okay.
I'm not in the water much, but I would also want something that I could like, you know, take.
Be waterproof.
Yeah, like down
If
the
it's
river.
if it's waterproof, is that more of a bonus in your opinion, or does
Oh,
that
yeah,
not
most
matter?
definitely.
Okay. What about you,
Yeah.
Justin? What do you look for?
We talked about this earlier. The like certain like distinctive features, so like uniqueness and
Yeah,
I don't know.
just sort of like
Yeah.
the bling factor,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
you could say.
I like black watches.
You like
Yeah.
black watches?
Functionality is like we have watches that don't
Oh,
work,
true.
but like
The
this
ones
is
that
the
I
watch
wear
I wear
around
most
town?
of the time because it works.
Yeah, the ones I wear around town or to campus, like or like to work.
Usually don't.
Yeah, they don't actually work as a watch. But like the ones that if I'm gonna buy a watch now though, like, and I want it to be like useful for me.
Definitely. Okay, let's see. And what do you have a positive like if you see a man wearing a watch in the street, do you have a positive perception of him, a negative perception, a neutral perception? What do you think?
I think it's
Yeah.
neutral.
Indifferent.
I'll like the watch, but like I won't pass any like sort of judgments on the person.
Honestly, I probably won't even notice if
Yeah.
he's wearing
Yeah.
a watch.
There's kind of a
It's true,
nice
though.
even feel. Like he just doesn't even give a
Only
shit.
for like a suit, like if it like
no,
if
you
you
just
have
like
it on
don't
a
pay
suit,
attention to watches is what I mean.
No, but just
It's okay. We can.
My
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just edit that out. Okay. What? This is a little food for thought, though. You guys can talk about this. Would you wear a watch to an interview, to church, to a wedding, on a date? Do you think you'd wear a
Yeah.
watch to any of those?
All of the
no,
above.
definitely.
All the above.
It's like I plan that the same way that like I would want a nice like tie,
Matching
you know,
tie.
or like a pocket square that I like, or
Okay.
yeah, like it's definitely. I don't think it's ever like the thing, but it's definitely like a big part. That's like it ties everything
those
together.
are the only times I wear that watch.
Yeah.
Is to interviews or
Yeah.
Okay.
church events.
Cool. So you, even though you're not an everyday watch wearer or a once a week watch wearer, if you were going to a nice event, you would wear a watch. You'd say.
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
When it comes to style, utility, and price, which one is the most important for you guys?
Price.
Price?
Price.
What was
Yeah.
style, utility?
Style,
Right
utility,
now-
and price.
Right now it's price.
Yeah.
But when I want to eventually start collecting watches, then I will like it'll vary. It'll be all three.
Yeah.
Because like if I say a watch I like, then I'll buy it, especially if it's cheap.
Okay.
Or if it's a brand that I've heard of, I'll look it up and then I'll maybe like invest, you know, like that.
Yeah.
But
What's your what? Oh, go ahead, Justin.
Oh, I think style for me. Well,
Okay.
style and then price is second.
Style and then price is second, and then utility.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If I actually buy it, then utilities first.
And what's like your normal? Would you guys just go out on a Saturday and just buy something, or are you more likely to say, read reviews on Amazon or on the internet, talk to a couple of your friends about it, and then buy it, or would you just?
It takes weeks for me to decide to purchase anything.
Okay.
Not on watches really.
Mhm.
I don't really investigate watches unless they're the bigger companies. So,
Yeah.
but it's usually for watches I'll just go out and buy them on a Saturday.
Okay, cool. What about
yeah,
you?
Unless it's
the watches that I
functionality,
have
I'm going for.
purchased, it was like always like I was out at the mall like with my girlfriend or something.
Okay.
But I'm like never usually there, like, on my own. If I'm buying like my own watch, like I'm thinking about it, I probably
And researching it.
like find like something I would really like. But that's more of like I don't know, one that I'm going to be wearing every day. But as far as the event watch, I
Just
don't
whatever
really-
looks good.
Yeah, whatever. That's
And-
what
Yeah, in different circumstances, that last question has a different answer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's interesting.
And what about digital versus analog? Which one do you guys like better? Do you like them both? Do you like them for different situations?
Different
Analog.
situations.
I'd say analog too.
Analog for you?
yeah.
When I was working at Subway, I just had like a $25 Timex that I would always wear because it was
Oh, that's nice.
cheap and reliable, and it was waterproof.
Cheap and reliable.
Dishes.
What websites do you guys like to go on a lot? Like, what do you...
Jack Threads.
Jack Threads? Not just for clothes, just for, in general, just for entertainment, for school, for
I go
news.
to Discogs every single day. It's
Discogs?
just an online collection of records
Of records.
that people sell and collect, and you can also look up information on them. I'm probably on there every other day.
Cool. What about you, Justin?
YouTube, Jack Threads. Not many others besides that. IMDb.
IMDb.
Reddit and
Reddit.
Okay.
what was the other one? Amazon.
Amazon. What about you? What websites do you frequent?
I'm on Reddit a lot, YouTube a lot. Facebook is always there, but I don't ever I pretty much only look there for funny pictures.
What do you, when you guys are on the internet, like, I know for me in the past, I don't know if you're familiar with the sunglasses knockaround, but there was like a little thing, it kept sending me messages on my Facebook, like how it personalized banner ads for me. Do you guys like when the ads are personalized for you? Like,
I use ad block, so I never see
use
it.
ad block? Okay.
Yeah, I use
That's
that
it.
blog too, but
I think it's interesting, but it doesn't, unless it's a product that I'm really interested in.
In the past, what effective ways of like marketing have worked for you? Have like they emailed you and given you a coupon? Have you just
That's-
bought from them and they?
I like it whenever they really like 7-Eleven right now. Like they had this table full of flyers that said
clearance and
free
stuff.
coffee for this week. Like come and celebrate. Basically, whatever. All you have to do is download our app.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the easiest way I think to just like really get me to keep looking at 7-Eleven because they're contacting me basically.
So you think the way they sort of they had the flyers, which is pretty old school, but at the same time they had the technology of saying, hey, download our app. You think that's what sort of got you?
Well,
more
yeah, and
involved?
then it's definitely a lot more
Conventional.
conventional, practical. Like you
Personal.
can both ways. Well, they can also see how efficient it is too, because they could
See how many people
people
download
downloading it, and the fact that like people have to scan the app to use the actual coffee, totally gets them in there,
Yeah.
gets that traffic. So that gets me that kind of stuff. But on the internet,
I think email's the best one.
You guys like when they contact you by email? It's
yeah,
not.
but I
usually-
like the
unless
trailers on YouTube when I see movie trailers.
Do you guys personally
The
like
ads.
those ads on YouTube? Because some people think those are a little bit invasive or annoying. But
Like
if,
the 15-second ads.
Yeah, like
that
the
are
15
before everything.
I like being able to skip it, and
Do you
then
think-
if
do you
they can
think-
get me in the first 5 seconds, I'll watch it. But,
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about you, Steve? What is email the same for you, or do you have any other ways that you like to be contacted?
There's a couple of things I've signed up for like records or cheap T-shirts
Mhm.
with random cool designs, and they'll email me and be like, "Oh, this one's only $5 today."
Mm-hmm.
Or there is this one company I found on Facebook that will send me text messages of exclusive vinyl that
Oh, wow.
will be open in their warehouse that they've just found. It's like, we have 300 of these, text us back to reserve one of them or something. So I've used that once, but that got kind of annoying because it started to be every day, so it wasn't really special at that point. But there were a couple on there that were actually worth it.
Cool.
But that's about it.
What are you? Go ahead.
But for email, that's what FYE does. That's all their advertising is.
Okay.
Like they don't do commercials or anything. They just have the emails, and we get a lot of return customers.
And what are your guys' favorite social media apps?
Snapchat.
Instagram and Snapchat.
Instagram and Snapchat. Okay. And why are they your favorite? What do you like about them?
I only pretty much look at memes and them crap like that.
Memes.
It's
and
easy to
just
follow.
silly
It's
stuff?
easy to.
I like
Breeze
Snapchat
through.
because it's
Yeah.
better than texting, and that way you don't have to have really long conversations texting. So you can
Yeah.
just do a couple quick snaps, and it's a lot easier.
Okay.
Or even the instant messaging on there.
Yeah, and you can follow famous people nowadays, so it's like an extension of Instagram for me.
And there's just a few questions about G-Shock and just what are you guys' feelings towards G-Shock? What do you guys think of? What's like sort of the first word that pops into your mind when you hear the phrase G-Shock? What do you think about?
I think of athletes.
I think missionaries.
Missionaries? And what do you think of, Steve?
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes? Okay, we'll go through each one. Why do you think of missionaries?
Just because that's the cool, like all the people that I've seen with G-Shocks that made me really want one.
Right.
It was when it was just like their mission watch because
Their
it
mission
was so
watch, yeah.
sturdy
Okay.
and it just looks it's like rugged, but it also can look formal, and
Yeah.
you can wear it with like a t-shirt, or you can wear it with a button up. Like, it looks nice.
Okay.
So I like them. But yeah, like when I'm thinking about those people, they have like real random watches. I can think about the watch that I want though. If I were to go home right now with like a gift card to
The
buy a
G-Shock
like a
watch?
G-Shock, I like know the one I want. I don't know the model of it, but like I could find it just by the way it looks. I like it.
What about you? Why do you think of athletes?
Because athletes wear 'em.
Athletes wear them?
Yeah.
What?
They're-
Any athletes in particular stand out to you? I know you mentioned earlier the
well-
kid that played for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, and he had the gold, like
Mhm.
the shiny gold one on his wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that is probably the freshest
The
answer.
freshest in your memory.
But like kids in high school wore them who are like on the football team and stuff.
Okay. Cool. And what about you? Earthquakes.
Well, I didn't know it was a brand of watch,
Uh-huh.
so you just hear shock and you think of destruction and the earth moving. So
Destruction.
pretty simple, but
Okay. I like it. Let's see. Do you guys think being fashionable means being more attractive to the opposite sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you wake up and you get dressed and you feel good about how you look, do you think other people are going to notice the way you look?
Yeah,
They're
it's a
gonna
lot
like
of
it?
attraction. Totally.
Yeah.
So looking good is important to you guys?
kind of.
Kind of? Why do you say kind of?
Just because I don't care too much.
Okay. Cool. Let's see, anything else? I think that's pretty much everything. We went through a lot of stuff, so, yep, that was the friendship interview done by Tal Murray for the G-Shock Casio watches with Trevor Lampkin, Justin Dunkley, and Steve Laycock. Peace!
Deuces. Steven, by the way.
Idiot.
Perfect.
Okay, let's do some shots with the bikes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in and lay down. Are you zooming in?
Let's go get some shots.
I kind of want to watch that whole video. The interview.
Oh yeah. Let's see what you make. If you're down to share it, I'd like to.
I'll share for sure.
Or like a. Is this for like a quiz?
No, it's just for a class.
A research thing.
Yeah, but
Cool.
I mean, I'll post it. Cut.